What's going on, peeps? My name is Simon, and you're watching Soundwave TV, transforming your video experience. I hope everybody's having a happy, safe, and productive new year. But before we get into the new year, we've got to handle some business. We've got to clear out some backlog from the old year first. This video is going to be the winners list of 2016. Now, a lot of people consider 2016 to be a rough year, but there are some people that did particularly well. And I think when we look back at 2016, we're going to look at these entities and items as things that were successful, and we'll see how they do going forward. Who had an awesome 2016? Marvel Studios. Civil War crushed it. Might be one of the best MCU movies done. Might be one of the best superhero movies ever done. People were actually excited for a Captain America movie, and most of the people weren't even talking about Captain America leaving at the theater. They were talking about Spider-Man. They were talking about Black Panther. They came in, and people are excited for those movies. You think people will be excited for a Black Panther movie? You think people will be excited for a Spider-Man movie, considering people weren't all that crazy about Amazing Spider-Man, even though I liked it. And even on the small screen, you see Daredevil back for season 2. Luke Cage was one of the biggest things on the internet. One of the biggest things just in general. I think you're trying to get comfortable here for a second. And Doctor Strange. Did you think a Doctor Strange movie would be highly regarded? It came in at number 1 and made a truckload of money. So, yeah, Marvel Studios had an awesome 2016. Number 9, Joanne the Scammer. Probably the best online presence. Probably the most consistent. You know, everyone would be like Miss Joanne that put on a fake fur and live in a Caucasian house. Joanne was everywhere, you know. Okay, was like definitely the meme of the year. Close second being Dark Kermit. Number 8, Hussein Bolt and the Final Five. The Olympics were one of the highlights of 2016, and watching Usain Bolt was just a wonder, just something that, dude's just a freak of nature. Like, what he has, you can't train for. I mean, everyone's basically just racing for second place. And what we've seen from Simone Biles and what we've seen from, the other people in the Final Five, the Olympic Gymnastics team, I think we're set up, and they're pretty young girls. So we're set up for another 10, 15, 20-year run in dominance as far as gymnastics is concerned, as far as bringing home golds for the U.S. And I just hope people can, I hope we can build off their success and keep going forward on that. All right, number 7. Leonardo DiCaprio, he finally got an Oscar. He got an Oscar for The Revenant. And, you know, Leo's one of my favorite actors. The precedent for him getting the Oscar is kind of crazy because they said he almost died facing off with a bear. But here's the thing. If you're going to give an Oscar based on almost dying, then Tom Cruise should have about 3 Oscars because he's dangling off airplanes at almost 50 years old. And Jackie Chan should have a Lifetime Achievement Award because he nearly broke every bone in his body. So, yeah. But shout out to Leo. Finally got his Oscar. And hopefully there'll be several more to come down the road. Number 6, Black television. Now, I know, Oscar So White was a big thing. And there's definitely need for more diversity in Hollywood. But don't let that overshadow the fact that it was a pretty awesome year for Black actors on television. And people are more excited for television shows than they are for movies, from top to bottom. Luke Cage, again, big show on Netflix. Queen Sugar was big for OWN Network. Empire continues break records, and people are impressed with Terrence Howard and Taraji P. Henson's characters. They're the heart and soul of that whole franchise. Power had another successful season. Atlanta came out the gate, people weren't sure if they were going to like Donald Glover outside of Community. That was completely silenced with that first 2-episode premiere. Darius is the heart and soul of that show, however. He's one of my favorite characters on that series. But yeah. Insecure was big. People have been waiting for Issa Rae to get her shine. She got her shine on HBO, and definitely a highly rated show for her. So hopefully there'll be more opportunities for her producing shows going forward. Number 5, Pokemon. Man, did Pokemon have an awesome year. This is the 20th anniversary of Pokemon being in existence, with the first Pokemon game starting in Japan and coming over to America 2 or so years later. And real legit newscasters were doing Pokemon Go during newscasts. That's how big Pokemon Go was on mobile. And everyone was enjoying it. I'll tell you like this. I loved Pokemon, but you are not going to catch me walking around in the 100-degree sun looking for all these basic Kanto Pokemon. I am not going to catch heat stroke trying to get a Rattata or a Butterfree. But congratulations to everyone who was able to catch them all. But it's funny, people were getting robbed playing Pokemon. So, shout out to the creators. You created a real life Team Rocket. So, there you go. Designer, the mumble rappers. They're coming in at number 4. Hip-hop is in a different space right now. And it seems like the harder it was for people to understand you, the better you did. Breath Control, deep lyrics, that's out of here. We're getting rid of that. Lil Yachty, 21 Savage, all the mumble rappers. Panda was one of the biggest songs of the year. So, there you go. Number 3, O.J. Simpson. Well, not O.J. himself, but anything O.J. related was big in 2016. The FX series was big. The ESPN series was big. And people are fascinated by the O.J. Simpson trial and everything that kind of brought about, all these things. Race, money, celebrity, life and death, domestic abuse, all those things we have concerns about were brought up because of the O.J. trial. And you also had great performances from Sterling Brown. You had great performances from John Travolta. And a very well-researched series on ESPN as well. Just that whole cast. Sarah Olsen as well. I think here. Cleveland and the Cubs. Cleveland Cavaliers and the Cubs bringing championships to their long-suffering fan bases. They come in at number 2 on my list. They overcame 3-1 deficits to bring home their championships. And trying to think here, they're loyal fan bases. They've been waiting a long time. And, Cleveland finally shook off that mistake by the lake reputation that they had. And Chicago Cubs was able to make Curry Goat out of that Billy Goat curse they've been holding on to forever and a day. So there you go. And what did I think of? Number 1 who probably had the best 2016, Beyonce. Definitely. Without a doubt. Super Bowl, she came in and upstage Coldplay, whoever they had, crushed at the Super Bowl. BET Awards, crushed it. VMAs, crushed it. Black people were in formation watching a country music award show. That's how much people love Beyonce. I'm trying to think here. She probably had the best reviewed album of the year with Lemonade. And when they look back at 2016, they're going to see this as peak Beyonce. And she's at her peak, at her most relevant and most artistic. So there you go. Those are about it. That's everybody who I thought had a great 2016. My winners list. Who do you think was big in 2016? Who do you think had the best 2016? Put that in the comments down below. Check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel if you're so inclined. Until next time, this is Soundwave signing off. Peace.